3 years ago, Mark won $1.2 million on a $5 scratch ticket outside a gas station. Today, he's asking his older brother for $40 for gas, and the ticket is still folded in his wallet. Before the ticket, Mark treated every paycheck like it was permanent, safe, already spent in his head. The win felt different from a paycheck. It felt like money that wasn't really his to keep, so he spent it the way people spend money they didn't earn. A truck, a down payment on a house, a wedding for his sister, rounds of drinks for a bar full of strangers. Economist Richard Thaler, later a Nobel laureate, called this pattern mental accounting. People don't treat all money the same. Earned money gets protected, windfall money gets spent. In 2011, a team of economists studied lottery winners in Florida using state bankruptcy records. They found winners of $150,000 were about as likely to go bankrupt within 5 years as winners of only a few thousand. A bigger prize didn't prevent bankruptcy. On average, it only delayed it by 2 or 3 years. The amount of money was never really the problem. The mental account it sat inside of was. Mark opens a second bank account and renames it, Not Spendable. He moves 80% of what's left into it before he can touch it. Then he starts paying himself a fixed monthly amount, just like a salary. 8 months later, one of his friends wins money too and buys a brand new boat. Every week, Mark watches photos of that boat appear on social media, showing the life he once imagined for himself. One day, his finger hovers over the transfer button, ready to move the money back into his spending account. But he stops. A year later, the boat is repossessed and hauled away on the back of a tow truck. Meanwhile, Mark's account has quietly grown by about 6%. Nothing exciting, nothing worth posting online. He still drives the same old car, and he still goes to the same job every morning. The prize isn't a windfall anymore. To Mark, it's simply money. The Florida researchers didn't measure that psychological change directly, but their bankruptcy data strongly pointed toward it. Winners who kept treating the prize as separate money were far more likely to lose it. Those who folded it into their ordinary finances were much more likely to keep it. Within a few years, many winners' bank balances had drifted back toward where they had started before buying the ticket. Mark's balance didn't, not because he won more money, but because he stopped calling it winnings. 3 years later, the original lottery ticket is still folded inside a kitchen drawer, not framed on a wall. He doesn't feel rich anymore. He just doesn't feel behind. Lottery winners rarely lose the money itself. They lose the account it was sitting in.